Fanatical Massholes Show is sponsored by Big Belly Barbecue. If you're looking to get a plate or looking to try something different, hit up Timothy Brunfield, Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook, Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. He specializes in fried lobster tail, lobster mac and cheese, Cajun wings, the works, etc., etc. He has all that and more. Like I said, if you're looking to get catered, he'll take care of you. You will not be disappointed. Big Belly Barbecue is the name of his company. Fat Boy the Chef on Instagram. Timothy D. Brunfield on Facebook. Check them out. All right, let's get to the show.
They slept on me. Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. Finish line. I'm across the finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip. Ain't nowhere for hell that
Hey,
I'm
yo.
a star.
Good evening. I couldn't really extend it too much. My daughter's back here sleeping. She just came back from one of them little sleepover things and all that. But anyway, this is the Fanatical Massholes Show. Welcome in. Good afternoon. Like I said, it's a Fanatical Massholes Show. The show for the fanatics, by fellow fanatics. We give you our unedited, unfiltered, unapologetic opinions on everything that's going on in sports today. I got my guys with me. Marky, Insane Lex, your boy Mizzo. What's going on, fellas?
What's going
What it
on?
do?
Man, getting ready for the holiday, man. It's that season. You know what I'm saying? We're going to eat a little bit, and then it's time to spend a little bit more.
You gonna get fatter?
Man, hope not. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do better, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing better, man. I'm cutting out things and all that, man. Blood pressure down. Like, I'm all right. I'm all right, baby. I'm all right, baby. I'm all right. Give me 6 months, bro. Watch. Washboard abs. I put that on everything. Give me 6 months from here right now. Watch me. That's it.
All right, we should set
I'm already cutting out stuff. I'm already cutting stuff out. And if I don't lose weight in a month, I'm gonna cut more things out carb-wise.
Yo, since
Dude, you need carbs. Your brain fucking needs glucose.
I know you are, but not that many carbs. You know what I'm trying to say. You can't eat rice and bread all day, Marky.
I want to throw one suggestion.
All right, that's what I'm saying.
Since Marky is good on the workout, let's throw a little fanatical weight little thing with me and Miz, like where we can be in like 3 months, 6 months. How you want to do it? You know what I mean?
Realistically, or do you want because
realistically, just come on, talk your shit.
Realistically, it comes down to 80% what you eat. High protein, moderate carbs, moderate fats to lose weight.
All right, I'm saying 20 pounds in 6 months.
20.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, you probably could because the first 10 is like water weight.
Yeah.
First 10 is like water weight, and then depending on how your workout routine goes, whether you're doing cardio, how many times you're doing cardio, how often you're strength training, and if you're in a calorie deficit.
Yeah,
a lot of people think that they're in a calorie deficit, and then when they actually track their food and they look at it, they're actually in a surplus because they don't track like seasonings, like all like the little teeny tiny things that they add in. They don't keep track of that. So as long as you're in under 2,000 calories a day, keep your protein high, keep your carbs moderate, keep your fats moderate, you'll be fine. You can do 20 pounds in 6 months. I did 100 in a year and a half. So
all right then. I'm losing 20 pounds in 6 months, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm good, dog. I'm good. I'm not getting fatter.
Yeah, I got programs. I made programs. So I mean, if you want one, I got you.
America, don't listen to what Lex is saying. Marky's trying to snake oil salesman you right now, but don't listen to what Lex is saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be all right. Don't worry about what this dude's saying. But Marky got the program. We'll put him up too. Matter of fact, during the show, we'll put him up. We'll put him up after the show in the credits. So look for those. You know what I'm saying? Watch his program. Actually, follow him on Instagram. Follow us all on Instagram. You see our tags, our handles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see our handles. So just follow us, see what he's talking about, and you'll lose weight too. But I'm in a gym. I'm going crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, one thing I will say before we get into the show, anybody, men, women, everybody, legs. Don't ever skip leg day. It increases everything. Your bench, your pull-ups, everything. It increases everything. Everything. I slumped for a minute. I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, America, world. For a while, I played around and didn't do legs as much as I should. I've been consistently doing legs for like 4 months. I've noticed an increase back to what it was. I'm starting to get back to what I was and everything. Like, okay, here we go. Let's
Be a
get it.
strong foundation. Your legs are your foundation.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? 4 plates. You know what I'm saying? 4 plates on the leg press. You know what I
Let's
mean?
go.
About to go to 5. Huh?
I said, let's
Let's,
go.
you know what I'm saying? Let's go, baby. Let's get to it. That's what we do, man. Health is wealth, y'all. Health is wealth. All right, we got a good show for y'all today, though. We're gonna talk, you know what we do, man. It's our locks, NFL season, you know what I mean? Talk a little, maybe Thanksgiving, turkey, stuff like that. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Early Thanksgiving. But the main topic is the internet too negative? On athletes, on people? Is the internet too negative? Or is it in our own head? We'll get into it. This is based off comments made by Kevin Durant's business partner, Rich Kleiman. We'll get into that. Obviously, LeBron wanted to leave social media more. You know what I mean? And we'll talk about Daniel Jones getting benched. People took shots at a sports center anchor. Her name's Elle Duncan in regards to her kind of making fun of him making his speech the day before he got released, actually, because now he's gone. He got benched. He made a speech. Now he's been released. So we'll get into that. All that more. Remember, like, subscribe, share, comment, keep supporting the movement. All right, fellas, let's get into it. So, Rich Kleiman, this post is from a month ago. But LeBron, basically, once LeBron does something to it, it gets more eyeballs. Or basically puts his stamp on it, gets more eyeballs. So Rich Kleiman posted about a month ago. He says in a statement on X, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. With so much hate and negativity in the world today, it confuses me why some of the national sports media still think the best way to cover sports is through negative takes. We can all acknowledge that sport is the last part of society that universally brings people together. So why can't the coverage do the same? It's only clickbait when you say it. When a platform is so big, you can make the change and allow us all and escape from real life negativity. I, for one, find it a waste of breath. The Olympics and JJ and Braun's show was the future of what this can and should be. And then obviously LeBron, that's what from LeBron retweeting. LeBron basically got into some things about what he said, how he felt about social media, internet, and basically said he's done with social media. He's getting off it. He's out. Y'all take care, whatever the case is. So I ask you guys, you gentlemen, we're all on social media. Mark, you have a following. I'm sure you get negative comments as well as positive comments. Is the internet too negative?
No. People are just too soft. That's what it comes down to.
That's a fact.
This is the way I look at it. Like, looking at it from a sports perspective, if anything, they're not even close to being as negative as they used to be. I mean, example, I know I brought this up a couple weeks ago, but Rodney Harris got dragged through the mud for calling Zach Wilson trash.
Rodney Harris, I got you. Yep.
Like, if it's legit, if the take is legit, what's your problem? I mean, and KD should be last one to top his burner account.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And these athletes, when you get a certain level of notoriety, especially coming as an athlete, where you have in a sense a responsibility to fans to go out there, win, produce. When you have off games, this is what happens. When you have off seasons, this is what happens. When you underperform, this is what happens. I'll use my Atlanta Falcons for an example. The coaching staff has underperformed in every metric all year. They're getting dragged through the mud. Is it negative takes? Yes. Are they legitimate problems that we have? Absolutely. My take on it is, if you don't want to hear the negativity, fucking fix it. Or don't comment on everything. That's another problem these athletes have. As someone like myself with a large following on social media, I don't engage for that specific reason. You engage in the negativity, then that's all it's ever going to be is negativity. Okay. I'm tired of these athletes whining and crying that their life's so hard because people are mean to them. You guys are making hundreds of millions of dollars to play a fucking game. Shut the fuck up and play your game. You don't want the negativity? Stop putting your life out there. Stop putting your opinions out there. Example, Patrick Mahomes didn't endorse a presidential candidate. He got dragged. Brittany Mahomes endorsed Trump, got dragged.
His mom endorsed Trump, got dragged.
LeBron James did that interview in that car. Fox News told him to shut up and dribble. They got dragged. You need to understand, when you have an opinion on things, especially things in the world that are going on, you're going to have people who don't agree with you. And people are going to be dicks about it. There's Karens all over the place. Karens and Craigs are everywhere. Like, let's just deal with it or shut up. Those are your two options. You can't go on. You can't censor the internet. You just can't. There's no way to do it. It's going to happen. The negativity is going to be there. Just either delete your social media and don't deal with it, or shut the fuck up. Like, those are your two options. Like, you can't be afraid to talk about what you want to talk about in fear of negativity. You can't be afraid to go out there. Look at Russell Westbrook. I didn't hear that dude bitch once. The entire time, the entire world fucking hated him. And he didn't even deserve it. He just manned up, shut up, did his job, went home to his family. Why do you care what people think?
Yeah, I mean, it's coming to a point where if you can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen.
Exactly.
I mean, when you are famous, you should expect everybody is just not gonna like you at all. You know what I mean? Even us as regular people, even if you don't have a following, even at your job, even at the school you go to, even just communicating with or at a barbershop you go to, somebody somewhere is just not gonna like you just because. And I think with today's world, they look at if you're already popular and you're on social media, yes, people can say the most doggish type of things about you, but at the same time, it's tough skin. I mean, these people don't live with you. You don't see them day to day. So what's the point of me even giving a fuck or care about what somebody has to say about me? Do what you do, live your life, and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. But you got some celebrity. Have y'all ever? I know y'all probably not heard this where we think certain celebrities are what they portray, but if certain people get around them, they really see the realness of them. Like they might be shy, bashful, can't take certain conversations or certain topics. You know what I mean? But to the people, they portray a certain persona with what they put out there or what they're famous for. Just like Mark said, shut the fuck up and deal with the shit and go about your day.
Yeah, Travis Kelce was another one that popped in my head. I forgot what the day was and what like really happened. But he made a post during a random Thursday, I think, but something happened really big the night before, and I can't really remember the incident that happened. He posted a picture of himself, and they were like, "Oh, Travis, now is not the time. Oh, blah blah blah. You should speak on this." It's like, dude, no matter what you do, people are going to have something to say.
I
Like,
mean, you see
cry
what just
me a
happened with his
river.
brother.
Yeah, cry me a river, build me a bridge, and get the fuck over it.
You see what happened with his brother on two occasions. The dude with the camera, and then just a couple days ago, a heckler was mad at him because he wouldn't give him an autograph, and he went off on just Jason Kelce. I'm like, yo, bro, it's just tough. You know what I mean?
And
Like, I agree
another
with
thing that I will admit, maybe the internet's not bad on these guys, but face to face is a whole different tune. Like when Jason Kelce pulled that stunt at Penn State, this is the way I look at it. I don't care if I'm an athlete. If this is what you're gonna pull, fucking come see me. And that's what Jason Kelce did.
basically,
Is the shit you want to talk? Give me your phone, smash it. What
yeah.
do you want to do about it now? Like,
Yeah.
like people are too embracing these days. The internet has done one thing. It's made people bold and not have repercussions for their actions.
That's the part where
Anyone can talk shit behind a keyboard, but
That's
what
the
are you
part
going
where
to do when you're in someone's face?
That's
Aaron
the part
Donald, for example, when he was at that bar that night and that dude tried to sue him for breaking his eye socket. Why would you try and fight Aaron Donald? Why? Like, why?
Who knows?
Like, and
Yeah, man.
people are too bold these days because they talk behind the internet. No one does anything about it. Now, I'm not saying these guys should go out and fight every random Joe they see, but if this is something that you're dealing with, don't run from it and hide from it. Stand on business. Like LeBron, like, why are you taking a break off social media?
Yeah, I don't. It's crazy, man. Listen, look, I'm gonna say it like this. I agree with everything you guys are saying. That's what I would say. Where the internet is kind of. I'm not. It's not negative. It's negative, but it is what it is. It's what we expect it to be. But that's what I don't like. It's that fake. You want to run your mouth and talk about everybody, say whatever you want to say to people, knowing that's not what you would be doing in real life, knowing that's not who you are in real life. Even if you go on some people go on interviews and talk about somebody, that's not you in real life. You're not going to say that to that man's face when you see him. You're not going to say it to that man's face when you see him.
Tom Holland
said it.
Tom Holland said it best. This is the mentality that he has when it comes to fans, haters, social media, the internet, whatever the case may be. If you got a problem with me, call me or text me. If you can't call or text me, you do not know me well enough to have a problem with me.
Right. Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. So yeah, listen. Overall, basically piggyback off what both of you guys are saying. Yeah, I don't think it's. I think the internet is what you make it. Yeah, social media sucks. Social media can be the devil, but you got to know the game. It's just like if you go to a strip club. Know the game. You know the strippers ain't really. They don't really like you, bro. They like your money. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like you. They like your money. Play the game. Don't think because she sat on your lap and you spend $100 that she really likes you. She don't really like you, dog, like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Period,
take
point
it with a
blank.
grain of salt, dude. Stop
You know what I
getting
mean?
mad over every negative thing that you see, especially when you're in the spotlight like these guys. It's
But what I'm
going to
saying is,
happen.
what I'm trying to say is, not everything is real. Is what I'm trying to say. Don't think because you see, like a lot of people go off the social media and they think they want to be like this celebrity. They want to be like that. How do you know that's really how they living? Or these
Right.
influencers, you don't know how they really living. Just because they show, you know what I mean? Just because they look like they got a bag on Instagram, don't mean they really got a bag.
You know what? I wish it would go
You know
back.
what I mean? Play the internet for what it is. It's a game. That's it. Play the game.
I wish it would go back to the 90s where a lot of people was just getting punched in their mouth.
But you're not gonna fly everywhere and punch somebody in the mouth. You know what I mean? Like some people don't deserve airplay. Is what I'm trying. You know what I mean? Like what I'm trying to say is this is where I get mad about the internet. Not even the internet, because like I said, it's meant to be what it is. Either play it or get played. If you're trying to be like somebody else, that's your problem. There's a movie called The Fighter. I don't know if you've already seen it. It's with Mark Wahlberg. He plays Mickey Ward, fighter from our way, Marky local guy, Lowell. He said to his brother, "You ain't me. You had a hard time being yourself. That's why you're in jail." It's hard enough to be your own self, try to be somebody else on the internet. Stop trying to be them. Stop trying to be Kim Kardashian. Stop trying to be Megan Thee Stallion. That's not you. Be
Social
yourself
media
and
is
you're
the
going to get
highlight
love.
reel.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's really all it is. Everybody talks about it. What does everybody say when it talks about people personal relationships, posting their relationships on Instagram or Facebook?
That's not for the world to know.
Right. But it's not. But it's the other part is that they're only posting the good parts. Why aren't they posting the bad parts?
You're not seeing what's happening behind closed doors.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't go, social media is not real. Use it for what it is. If you making money off social media, listen, you already know it's all love. Get your bag. Because that's what they're doing. They're giving you the money, they're giving you the avenue to get money off social media. Go get money if you can. But don't use it where you gotta be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be you. Be your best yourself. And that's it. As far as the negativity with LeBron and athletes, again, it comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Even Michael Jordan said, look, it'd be hard for me to play this in this day and age because of this. And they credited LeBron for that. But this is where you lose with credit because, bro, you had a podcast with JJ Redick. You have a show on HBO called The Shop talking about things in the media and basically playing media and giving your opinions on things. You can't do that and then be like, yo, I'm off it. Like you said with KD. You can't do that and tell people to shut up or go get a job because they gamble because they mad at LeBron because he didn't hit their parlay and then be like, well, social media is negative. You're being negative too, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You feed into it.
You're all feeding. They all feed the fire in their own way.
You can't feed into it, man. You know what I'm saying? It is the internet is what it is. It's what you make it. Play the game for what it is, or don't play it like my
and the
said.
block
Just get
button
off.
is like so easy. It's right there. Just block, man. Like, come on, turn comments off. It's easy.
Right.
Like it ain't that serious, and they're making it that serious. And these athletes are such pussies, man.
Listen, and then
honestly, if I had even a quarter of what LeBron had money wise,
yeah,
I would laugh at every single person.
Yeah, no airplay.
Talking shit, because guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wipe those laughing tears away with $100 bills, and I'm just gonna not care about what you say. I'm never gonna see you. I'm never gonna hear from you. I'm still gonna go out on Tuesday night, drop 28-5, and go home.
Right. Credits to the athletes and the anybody in entertainment who just doesn't even bother. And even if they beef with somebody in entertainment and they mention their name and they don't give them any airplay, not everybody deserves your name. If somebody's talking shit about you, especially if they don't know you, they don't deserve any airplay. Even if they do know you and you had to go to social media to shit on me, I'm not giving you any airplay. I'm not giving you any airplay, bro.
At the same time, though,
You know
it's still freedom of speech.
Of course.
Yeah, I don't. That's why you
Please.
can't. The internet too negative.
Talk
like
it.
people are allowed
Talk
to say
it.
what they want,
Say
when
what
they
you
want,
want.
how they want. I mean,
Talking shit, but I'm saying we all just said, stand on it too, though. For all the people that's on social media trying to be bully and talking all that recklessness, if you're not gonna say it in front of LeBron's face.
And not only that, when you have LeBron like himself, like, I mean, I know for a while he didn't dub himself like the greatest or the king or the chosen one, but he's embraced that. Dude, when you come with that kind of ego and you don't actually prove it. I mean, you're 4-6, and like people are gonna talk shit to you. What was it, the 2013 finals where they were down like 2-1, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not worried. I'm the fucking greatest." Dude, he got dragged for that. That's what's going to happen when you
Yeah,
come
for
with
sure.
ego.
For
And
sure.
I know LeBron tries not to come with ego, but everything the dude does is for clicks, likes, and his ego. Like, he didn't have to announce he was getting off social media and retweet that and act all big. Like, you did it for attention, clicks, likes, and more money flowing through your Instagram, because I know you get it through Instagram too. You don't want to. You don't want to announce that.
Right. And then he does, and then it's just, remember, like, when you know what LeBron's trying to do when he makes posts during the trading deadline. Passive aggressive posts. He'll post an
Yeah, like, we're not
emoji.
dumb,
He'll
bro.
post a
Stop acting
meme.
like you're clueless and you're just having fun. Like, fuck off. For example,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
when
he
when
creating a
Russell
buzz.
Wilson got with Sierra and Future tried beefing, what did Russell do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Played
He didn't,
football.
yeah, he
Like,
didn't say nothing. He nothing he could say.
and guess what? The drama died in a month.
Died out. It died out. You know what I'm saying? At the end, it died out. You know what I'm saying?
Much as
So
I don't
yeah.
like Russell Wilson,
Right.
that's how you handle it.
Exactly. He know that's
Don't
not his
say
lane
shit.
anyway. I'm gonna go mind my business and play football,
At the end of
dog.
the day, bro, he can be mad and talk his shit, but he got your baby mama in his bed at the end of the day. Like, he wins.
Your son lives with him. Your son lives with him. Hate to say, no, I'm not no disrespect the future, but yeah, you know what I mean? And you know, listen, and again, another fact to tell you how social media is not real. Look, there's a I don't even know her name, but there's a TikTok influencer who just caught stealing on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So listen, everybody just relax. Social media is what it is. It is what you make it. If you want to get off, get off. But like for the athletes like LeBron, like we all said, you're being hypocritical, man. You can't use it for your advantage 1 minute and then be like, oh, it's too negative. It's what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? It's good
Yeah,
with the
I'll
bad.
tell you
That's what
what,
it is.
the influencers I know and the people that I associate with in that circle, they handle it way better than athletes.
Right.
And they're not even like, and it's their literal life. Like, it's their life, it's their full-time income, stuff like that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And it's just, it's like if a regular person can do it with this close to the same amount of followers for not doing anything close to what you're doing, why can't you?
No doubt.
I post a workout video, I get dragged sometimes because people think my form's off, but when you look at the camera angle, I'm trying to tell them, like, yeah, no, like, it's just the way the camera looks. But no, like, you get dragged for fucking any and everything, dude. I get dragged for my teeth. Like, people are just gonna talk shit. Like, my teeth are fucked up. I understand that. I know that. I don't fucking care.
No doubt. No question.
Thick skin, though. Sticks and stones. Whatever happened to that? Sticks and stones, man.
Yeah, man, for sure. All right. Good topic. Now, speaking on more negativity, I guess. Joel Embiid. They had to play Phillies. Let's go to Joel Embiid, the Philadelphia 76ers. They beat the shit out of my Nets last night, though. I don't understand. They can't beat anybody else but the Nets. Anyway, that's a whole other story. Joel Embiid sounds off on whoever leaked the bad players only meeting. Tyrese keep saying Halliburton. Tyrese Maxey called Joel Embiid out, basically challenged him like, yo, bro, you got to stop being late to everything. You're supposed to be the leader of the team. You're the best player of the team. You're getting all this money, whatever the case is. You got to show up to everything. You got to be here. You got to lead by example. Joel Embiid accepted it, whatever the case is. Obviously, it got leaked out because we all know about it. Joel Embiid basically said, you know, whoever leaked that is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a real piece of shit. He said, we talked about a lot of things during that meeting. I don't want to get into details, but the whole thing with Maxey probably took 30 seconds. But then again, it's Joel Embiid. We've got to make everything blown out of proportion. It's whatever. I'll take it all. I'm the reason for everything. I'll take it. I'll take the blame for everything. All the blame for everything he says. Fellas, what's going on in Philly, man? What's going on with the Sixers?
Joel Embiid is the
I
problem.
know. Look, I mean,
Sorry,
let's just
Joel's
be
the problem.
real. You making so much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, there's gonna be a certain type of arrogance to you. I mean, me right now, if I was a millionaire, I'm gonna act like people are just beneath me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna be real. You know?
Okay.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know, like, if just think about it, if any one of us was to be in one of them ball players' positions, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do agree. Any captain that I've seen in the NBA, they took control of their team. They was always the first ones there for any meeting or practice, and they usually was the last ones to leave anytime because they cared about it. Today's games and today's players are a different breed from the players that we seen grow up.
they're selfish.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's more like all I care about is me. I just want to shine. Y'all need to get on my program. If you don't get on my program, if you don't like it, fuck off. You know what I'm saying? So there's no real team like bonding in today's sports now. It's more just about being self-sufficient and who's getting all the spotlight on them. So I'm not surprised that somebody will voice their opinion about that, but he's going to do whatever he wants to do. Now, when he starts fucking up or the team starts, you know what I'm saying, going downhill, then we'll see. Or if anything happens to him where he gets put in a bad light, we'll see if his teammates support him or just be like, we don't give a fuck about him anyway.
Yeah. Well, he's not playing. He didn't play last night. He's not playing Sunday for knee
Yeah,
management.
Joel
I mean,
Embiid's
Paul
the
George is
problem.
out.
He's just Zion Williamson with actual skill. He's never available. Like, here's the thing with Joel Embiid. He's the guy in Philly. He's the one the team runs through. He carries the team. He never shows up when they need him. All he does is cry, bitch, moan, and complain when he gets negative media. But when he steps out on the court, he does nothing. If he even gets on the court, that's the thing. Like, he's not playing back-to-backs. He's always hurt. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Like, you bring it on yourself, dog. You bring it on yourself. And now you're mad at everyone else for giving you the same energy you've been giving everyone for what, 10 years?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Like,
no question.
Joel Embiid is not a guy you build a team around. He's a guy that you bring in.
Yeah, he's got to be the last piece. Yeah.
He's a missing piece.
Yeah.
He's someone that, like, I'm trying to think of a team right now that could use someone like him. For example, like the AD, he's like AD. AD was never going to win by himself in New Orleans. He needed someone else with him. Joel Embiid is that guy, but he wants to be the guy that is the key cog, and he's not. He doesn't have the attitude, the mentality, the availability. He has the skill set for it. He just doesn't have the mindset for it. And then he gets mad when people call him out. Like, the fact that your team meeting got leaked, who cares? The reason you even had to do it was because of you in the first place. You're just mad that the truth got out. You're not mad about the meeting getting out. Because if the meeting, you guys were just chilling, talking because you're 14-1 and how you want to improve, you're gonna be like, yeah, who cares? Like, that's what you're gonna do. But because your team sucks, because you suck, because you're doing all these things that they don't want you to do, you got called out by your teammates, and it just happened to get out. You're mad that you fucked up. That's all it is.
Yeah, man. Look, they talk players only meetings get announced all the time. We know about them all the time. I mean, I get it. This one there's a little more detail in this one, so I get where he's coming from. But at the same time, just like you brother said, there's a mess in Philly. Somebody needs to right the ship. Tyrese Maxey kind of called you out on it, and that's what needs to happen. Like, you got to get that. That's got to get fixed. Somebody's got to right the ship and be the leader. If it's going to be Tyrese Maxey, then cool. But I just don't see where Philly's going to go from here. Now they're 3-12. They're at the bottom of the Eastern Conference standings here. I don't see how they climb out of this and get to the playoffs. Again, Paul George is out at least a week. With a hyperextended knee. He wasn't healthy period coming into the season. I don't even know if he wanted. Look, to me personally, I'm not speaking for PG-13, but I don't think he wanted to be there. He took the bag because they gave him the most money. He wanted to be in LA. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to stay with the Clippers.
Smart. He was smart. He got the hell up out of there.
Yeah, because what's going on with the Clippers ain't that much better. The Clippers aren't playing that bad though without Kawhi. But what I'm just saying is,
he went for the bag.
Right, he went for the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a mess in Philly. Somebody's got to write it. I feel bad for Nick Nurse because I think he's a really good coach. What he's going through right now is Philly's got to figure out a way to say there's really nothing they can do because they just gave Joel Embiid another extension. So what do? You can't cut the cord and pull the plug and say that's it for the process because you just paid this man and nobody's going to trade for him. I'm sorry. People can say they will. Who's going to make that trade? But what are you giving up for Joel Embiid right now? Knowing what he just said, I'm probably not going to play back-to-backs. So that's what, 50 games a season? Okay, but if it'll work if you get me to the finals and a championship every couple years. But if that, and he's 30 anyway. He's already 30. It's just not going to work. I don't know what Philly can do. They're stuck. It's tough, man. It's a mess in Philly right now. Somebody's got to fix it. Tyrese Maxey's the guy to build around, though. That's got to be your centerpiece. To me, Tyrese Maxey's the guy you got to build around. PG and Joel Embiid got to kind of follow that young man's lead. Let him lead y'all. You know what I'm saying?
The
That's
Sixers
it.
have been a mess. Their talent just what kind of overshadowed it.
Right.
In the last 5 to 8 years. They've had talent to get to the playoffs, so their dysfunction has kind of been pushed on the back burner. But now that they're not really a good team, it's all and this happens with all teams. All teams that are poorly run from behind the scenes that are overshadowed by the actual talent on the roster and they win. But those are the teams that never get all the way there because you can see some sort of dysfunction, but you're kind of like, is it really dysfunction or is it just like an off series? But when you see stuff like this, then the Giants are another example of this in the NFL. They're a clown show right now.
We'll talk about them. We're gonna talk about them.
But all these teams that have pieces, when the talent disappears or the talent ages or it's not what you ever thought it was, it gets exposed that it's how the organizations run. And I think Philly has that problem that Denver had with Russell. They're babying him. And no one likes it. Like when Russell got to Denver, he was babied by the front office, not the coaching and the coaching staff until Sean Payton got in there and he's like, nah, we're done with this.
Right. Yep.
Like, and that's what the Sixers did with Joel Embiid. They're like, oh no, you're our guy. And they patted him on the back every time. But now when they need him to be their guy, this is what you get.
True indeed. Fix it. I don't know, Philly. We'll see what happens, Philly fans, man. I'm here for you. You know what I mean? I'm not really here for you because I don't like this like that. But you know what it is. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, we come back from the break. We're gonna get into the aforementioned Giants. Daniel Jones was benched, played safety on the practice squad, released a statement, a speech, basically saying, you know, goodbye to the Giants fans, and then he was ultimately released the next day. We're going to get into that. Obviously, our locks. James, looking forward to all that and more. Stick and stay. Fanatical Massholes, Mizzo, Lex, Marky. We'll be right back after this.
Platinum. Guess what? We coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there, get mine. As a motherfucking beat drop. Tell you something now, I'm hip. Ain't nowhere for hell that I'ma stop.
Yo, welcome back, Fanatical Massholes. Insane Lex, Marky, your boy Mizzo. All right. As we were talking about another a mess. Another mess is the New York Football Giants. So, as everybody kind of predicted, because that what happened, Daniel Jones was benched this week. Most people thought due to injury clause, they would have to pay him if he got injured. Anyway, he comes out with a speech, basically says goodbye to the fans, takes blame, says it was an honor to be a New York Giants quarterback. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Then ultimately that led to him being released, I should say, the next day. We obviously know by him making that speech, I'm going to say that they mutually decided to do that.
No,
you know
he went in and asked.
Okay. Oh, so it wasn't mutual. He asked for it and they said, yo,
he
well,
went,
I thought
it's mutually, but mutually isn't the same. I mean, if he asked, isn't that mutually though? If he asked, they say, yeah. They kind of oblige, like yo, I'm saying. But you know, he finished his career with he's got 14,000 yards, over 14,000 yards, 70 touchdowns, 47 interceptions, 84 rating. This year he was due for over 2,000 yards, only 8 touchdowns, 7 picks. You know, he's played 70 games. His career record, though, he's 24, 45, and 1. I mean, again, and Daniel Jones has gotten a lot of credit, been critiqued a lot and been braked over the coals and been dragged basically because of where he was drafted at. What was he, number 6? That's kind of where, if he was a 2nd-round pick, 3rd-round, 4th-round pick, I don't think he'd be getting this much heat. I don't think people would be at him this much. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where it comes from. I think what the Giants did to him was kind of, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Financially, you don't want to pay him. It's time to move on. I don't know. I don't know. Why not do it in the beginning of the season? You know what I'm saying? And definitely don't have this man playing safety on the practice squad. Like, what the fuck? You playing safety? Like the Giants are a mess, man. You know what I mean? They're my bozos. How about that? Those are my bozos of the week as the Giants, how they handle this whole Daniel Jones situation. You know what I mean? Changes need to happen. Obviously, you know the Jet. We can talk about the Jets too. That's a whole another thing. But yeah. You know what I mean? What do you think, man? How you feel about this whole Giants thing?
I mean,
I agree with you.
they needed to get it was time for him to go. Like I liked his speech. He kept it real on his speech. You know what I'm saying? He said the years have been invested. He wish he could have played more. He gave us all. It's time to depart. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really seem like he was bitter about the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's business. It ain't personal.
I also feel like the Giants failed him in a lot of senses too. I'm not saying Daniel Jones is a great quarterback or he's going to be a great quarterback, but you didn't improve your offensive line. You had a bad one the entire time he was there.
Right.
Malik Neighbors has been his best receiver that he's ever had over his 6-year career there. Outside of that, the only other weapon you had was a running back, and you beat him up so badly and used him so much that he was hurt all the time.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I think if you put Daniel Jones in a situation like you did with Jared Goff and Jalen Hurts, and even Brock Purdy, I think Daniel Jones can get some things done. I'm not saying he's going to be fucking lights out. He's going to be top 5 or top 10, but I think he could be serviceable. I think he could be middle of the road quarterback. You know, you're not going to lose. You're not going to win because of him, but you're not going to lose because of him either. In those senses, I really don't. I think Daniel Jones just didn't really get a fair shake over there. I mean, we've seen this happen with guys as of late. Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff. I mean, even Matt Stafford over in LA, he got better ever since he left. Like, kind of work.
Yeah.
I mean, Sam Darnold's been revived this year to a certain extent. Jameis Winston looks decent.
Right.
I mean, it's
Right.
you got to get these. The problem is we had Tom Brady and Peyton Manning for so long.
No doubt. How this? I'm saying the handling of it with the Giants, from the Giants' perspective, I get it. Definitely cut him. But Tommy DeVito could be good. Tommy Cutlets, like you don't start Drew Lock over Tommy. You brought Drew Lock in to beat as the backup.
Oh,
And
because
you went straight to the third. Right.
They're tanking. 100%.
Tanking for who? They're tanking for who? Shador? Cam Ward?
Cam Ward or Shador
Okay.
or some, one of those guys up there. I mean, knowing the Giants, it'll be Carson Beck.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
they're tanking for a quarterback, and I think quarterback is the least of their worries. Their whole offense is trash.
Absolutely.
They don't have an offensive line. Who else do you have behind Malik Neighbors?
Right.
I mean, Tyron Tracy.
They need to rebuild that whole fucking franchise.
Yeah, I like Tyron Tracy, but he's not very well versed in the running back position. I mean, and we've seen it 1,000 times. 1-year wonders at the running back, Eddie Lacy, Justin Forsett. I mean, we've seen DeMarco Murray. Like, we've seen these guys be like 1-2 great years and then just fall off. I think Tyron Tracy's more under that than he is anything else at this point. But I could be wrong on that. But you need to get a better offensive line. You need to get a number 2 receiver because any quarterback you bring in is going to be trash.
No question. Yeah, man. All right, yeah, we're not gonna get to what L Duncan. I mean, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter. We talked about Daniel Jones. It is what it is. Like, good luck to Daniel Jones. I think he might be, like you said. I think he might have revitalized his career. He's athletic. He can run. He can scramble. You know what I mean? I don't think his arm's that great, but
somebody gonna pick him up.
Yeah, we'll see. He could be a serviceable backup. Somebody might be able to use him this season. Playoff run, right? Yeah, no doubt. All right. Games looking forward to before we get to our locks. I'm looking forward. Well, we're all looking forward to. Here we go. Let's get to it. Obviously, Cowboys, Commanders. I mean, Commanders 2 in a row. Marshawn Lattimore's still not playing. They don't. I mean, first it was like he could be a week. Now they don't. He thinks he's optimistic he'll play next week. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know anymore. Like, what? Like, I'm not questioning the trade. I'm not gonna do that because I like the trade. But anyway, at the end of the day, Commanders, this is a win. You got to win this game against the Cowboys. I know they got some guys coming back. Brandon Cook's coming back. Deron Bland's coming back for the Cowboys. I mean, we'll see, man. Like, I think the Commanders got to get this done, though. Ball control, run the damn ball. Cliff Kingsbury, stop. I feel like he played to lose. He wasn't aggressive enough against Philly. Like, they were moving the ball on Philly. I don't care what anybody says. They were moving the ball on Philly last Thursday night. And they just wasn't, when it came down, they just got, man. And then that 4th down play, what the hell was that? I know he bobbled the snap, but still, take the points, Dan Campbell. You go up 13-12, you keep some momentum, a little bit of momentum. You know what I mean? You allow Philly to stop them on fourth down, go right down, as I talked about last week. Saquon scores 2 put-away touchdowns. That's the ball game. Commanders got to get more, play aggressive like you did in the beginning of the season. Cliff Kingsbury, stay aggressive and let Jaden Daniels run. He said he wants to run. Let him run, but slide, bro. Please slide. Please slide. That's the only game I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to a bunch of games, but that's really the only game I'm really focused on more than anything. It's that game right there. What about y'all?
I'm looking forward to Chargers Ravens. I think it's going to be a crazy game.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Harbaugh Bowl, I should say. Yeah. Listen, this is Ravens, man, are starting to kind of scare me a little bit. Like, hold on now. Like, you lose this game, they're gonna make the playoffs, but whoo, you're going on the road. You're going on the road. I said it last week, Lex. The winner of that game against them in Pittsburgh is got the inside track to get to the AFC Championship. Now, Pittsburgh made me look bad by going to Cleveland and kind of laying an egg. But if you look at Mike Tomlin's record on Thursday night games, it's not good. It's not great. It's like 2-7 or something like that.
I mean, only chance Steelers have to get to the championship game, in my honest opinion, is home field advantage. If they come in as a 3, 4, 5, or 6 seed, they're one and done. They can't score on offense.
Yeah, true indeed. I mean, they gotta. I don't know why they get away from this. Like Jalen Warren is a problem. Like you gotta run. You know what I mean? Like you gotta run him as much as you run Najee Harris. I know Najee. You know he's the main focal point back. But nah, man, you gotta let Jalen Warren do his thing. That kid can play. They both can play. You know what I mean? You got to use him a lot more. So yeah, good game. And obviously,
Mike Williams was a bust. You dated someone other than him.
Mike Williams, yeah. And listen, I don't know. They're not. Let's give him some time. I mean, again, that's Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith wants to run the ball anyway. He's not trying to air it out.
Mike Williams has had chance after chance after chance of being a legit deep threat or a legit receiver, and he's not. People need to get off the Mike Williams bandwagon. He didn't do it in LA. He didn't do it in New York. He's not going to do it in Pittsburgh. Mike Williams is not good.
Better get his route running game right.
He's not good. He's not a good receiver.
That's it.
He better learn how to run routes. Thing. I know what you're trying to say. They got him with the go ball. You know what I mean? I get it.
He's Calvin Benjamin without getting fat.
Oh
wow.
That's all Mike Williams is. Nothing. Calvin Benjamin was
my man like that. That's Florida State, baby. Don't do my man like that.
He's a big body receiver.
No, I know.
He can't do anything.
Do my man Calvin like that, man. Calvin Benjamin was nice. Florida State.
Yeah, and then he got to the NFL, had like one good year, and then was awful. Mike Williams had one good year, and he's awful. Like he's been awful his whole career.
No doubt.
Right.
No question. And another thing I'm not really looking forward to, but I mean, the Packers 49ers, I said Lex last week. I said this is an elimination game, man. I think the 49ers, I think this is it, man. Brock Purdy's not playing this week. Yeah, they're 5-5 now. They're not going to be too far out, but Packers being at 5-6. Huh?
Injuries have derailed.
Yeah, I think that's it for this season. Yeah. And I think the window might be like again. You got Brock. Some people think Brock Purdy's going to get $50 million. So then what do? We know Debo's gone. Then you know what I'm saying. Ayuk's going to come off an ACL. You still got Jawan Jennings. You still have your Christian McCaffrey and all that. But man, tough. I think that's it for San Francisco, man. This year, 49ers are done. All right. It's lock time. You know what it is, people. Play with us. I'm sorry, not play with us. Play along with us. Bet with us. You know what I'm saying, Paul? You know what I mean? 5 lock. Lex, we got the standings. Lex still in the lead, 37-18. Marquis coming in second, 35-11. Wakil, 35-19-1. I am 31. No, I am sorry. What the hell am I? I'm 31-24. You know what I mean? So basically, that's the record. Marquis had the best week last week, going 4-1. I went 2-3. Lex went 2-3. Wakil went 3-2. See what we got. Lexicon. What it look like?
All right, so I got Ravens money line -145. I got the Vikings money line -185. I got the Buccaneers money line -290. I got the Cardinals money line -110. And I know this one's going to surprise y'all. I got the Rams money line +130.
Ooh, they got the Eagles too? Okay.
Yeah, okay. I want to see what that game is like. But I also, before you even jumped into that, the other game I want to see is that I want to see how this NFC West is gonna go. I want to see that Dirty Birds game with the Seahawks and the Cardinals. I want to see how that's gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got the. I mean, I had the Rams winning the division. I think the Cardinals might take this, man. Cardinals is playing a lot better.
Yeah, so then my locks right there.
Marky, what's up?
Chiefs over Panthers. Lions over the Colts. Vikings over the Bears. I got Cardinals over Seahawks. What's that? That's 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got Chargers over the Ravens. That Chargers defense is fucking crazy. And
Gotcha.
Justin Herbert is just on a whole new level this year. And that Ravens pass defense is yeesh.
Lex, you said the Vikings is what? Minus what? 185?
No, yeah, minus 185 for the Vikings.
Yeah. All right. And Wakil, he's got obviously money line as well. He's got the Eagles over the Rams. He's got the Vikings over the Bears. He bet against his own team. That's sacrilegious.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. He took the Chargers over the Ravens. He's got the Cardinals over the Seahawks. And he's got my Commanders over the Cowboys. Yeah, he's bugging. Wakil's not allowed on the show for a month. You won't see Wakil's after New Year's for that. That's crazy.
Yeah, if I don't trust my team, I don't even bet on them.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We don't bet against our team, dog. That's crazy. Good Lord. Oh, my goodness. Your fans, we got sports etiquette on here. That's sports etiquette number 5. Do not ever bet against your own team. What are you doing? Period. You think they're going to lose? Don't bet on it. Shit, bet the money line or something. Bet the over-under, I'm saying. On points, so anyway. All right, here we go with my locks. I got the Colts plus 7.5 hosting the Lions. The Lions been demolishing everything. At some point, you gotta get a little close win. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is the one. Pats plus 7.5 at the Dolphins. Giants plus 6.5. Hosting the who the hell the Giants got? I forgot who the hell they got. Pardon me, excuse me. Bucks, I'm sorry. Giants plus 6.5 at the Bucks, hosting the Bucks. I got the Raiders plus 6 at the Broncos, hosting the Broncos, and I got the Pack plus 5.5. No, it's gotta be minus 5.5 at the Broncos, hosting the 49ers. That's who I got. That's who I got. No, matter of fact, yep. Pack is minus 5.5. All right, y'all. It's Thanksgiving time, people. Hope we get out of here. We don't gotta say what we're thankful for. I'm thankful for these guys right here and the other brothers, Pac-Man, Arlo Ram, Wakil. Thanksgiving, man. What's your favorite part of Thanksgiving? What's your favorite food of Thanksgiving? What do you like? Yo, I can't wait to eat that. What's Thanksgiving?
Mine, I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this, but green bean casserole, man, I love it.
Okay.
I love it. I'll eat the whole pan.
Spoken like a true workout fitness guy.
Trust me, that is not a good option for you.
No. I'm messing with you. That's what's up, though. You put like the what is that? Like the French onion. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I got you. That's what's up. Me, I make the turkey, I make the stuffing. That's what I'm looking forward to. Definitely the stuffing. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna help either. So that's why I said 6 months to lose 20 pounds. That's definitely what I'm looking forward to. Some stuffing. I mean, my mom's potato salad. Her signature potato salad is the best. I'm rock used to that. And then sit, watch the football. What you doing? We talking about Lex?
I really been on this eating 1 meal a day plan, and I'm not trying to break that. You know what I mean? With the diet and workout routine I've been on. So I'm gonna say the only thing I'm looking forward to probably just the turkey. Just the meat. Just give me that. All the rest of the other shit. I don't like stuffing. I hate cranberry sauce, whatever the fuck that purple shit.
That shit's so gross, man.
I hate that shit. No, we'll say this. Even though I laid off of cheese, my mom's makes some good ass cheesy potatoes.
Okay.
Cheesy potatoes and turkey, and I'm good.
Okay. So you say you eat 1 meal a day?
1 meal a day.
So what do you eat in the morning? Just apple, nothing? You eat fruit? Like apples?
Cantaloupe, watermelon, or mangoes.
Okay. All right. Well, so when you eat dinner or you eat lunch?
The biggest meal should be consumed around like lunchtime, and then after that, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
I switched to that carnivore diet, just straight meat.
Okay. No car, no nothing, just meat. Just it. Just steak, chicken.
Steak,
Okay.
chicken, eggs.
Okay.
That's all I've been eating.
I got you. All right.
I do eat some carbs throughout like the week, not every day. Like on a Friday and a Saturday, I'll typically
you'll do a little cheat, you know what I mean? A little
nothing crazy, but it's whatever meat I have with it, it's definitely overpowering it.
Yeah, I haven't had chips in 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. No chips, no French fries, nothing potato-y, nothing like that in 3 weeks. So
Potatoes actually are a very good source depending on how you make them.
True.
Mashed potatoes with all that other shit people put in it. No,
well, that's what I'm saying. That's how I like it.
Honestly, French fries aren't the only bad thing about them is they're deep fried.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to stay away.
That's the thing. But you need that. It's not a bad, awful option. Like that's what people think. Oh, deep fried, very bad option. They're not though.
Okay.
Because this is people always look at it. I can't eat a burger like it's a cheat meal. It's got carbs, veggies, and protein in it, with some fats in the cheese. Like
yeah, it's not really
like to me. Like people like I look at it this way: can you eat tomatoes by themselves and it be healthy? Yes.
Yes.
Eat lettuce? Yes.
Yes.
Pickles? Yes.
Yes.
Cheese? Yes.
Yes.
Beef? Yes.
Yes.
You're just putting it all on a bun now.
No doubt. No question. No question.
It's
No question.
A cheat meal, but it's honestly probably one of the best cheat meals out there because it has everything you want.
True indeed. True indeed. Well, you got some facts. If y'all didn't know any nutritional facts,
I'll tell you one thing: eat some French fries, go lift about an hour and a half after you're done eating them, and tell me how the pump is.
Okay. All right. I'll do that after 6 months, but right now I'm sticking to what I'm saying. I ain't
carb load and go lift and watch the crazy pump you get.
Okay. All right. More tips. You know what I mean? We're gonna help you get right for the new year, for your rest of your life. This is not, we ain't doing this for a couple months. This is our life now. You know what I mean? It's our life. It's lifestyle, baby. Change to a lifestyle. It's okay. Health is wealth. All right. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We love y'all. This has been the Fanatical Massholes Show. Keep rocking with us. Watch us every weekend. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Keep rocking with us. As I said, enjoy the games. Good luck with all your teams. We'll see y'all next week. Probably not. We'll see y'all in a week. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. For Lex, Marquis, your boy Mizzo. We love y'all. We'll probably have a quick show though. Just to before we go. Probably have a quick show one of these days. Yeah, we out. Peace and blessings. We love y'all.
Guess what? Coming back at you. Sure will. We ain't playing no games. We gonna cross that finish line, y'all. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma cross the finish line. Finish line. I'ma go out there.